Sri Neil Gaze born around the Goshala Goraksha Dal Punjab visits CFC October 2011. Care for cows in Vrindavan. Care for cows in Vrindavana. CFC trustees Kurma Rupa Dasa Hansarupa Dasa Vra Mohan Dasa Hrivalabha Dasa Radha Govinda Dasa Amit Dulani. Patrons Mahanidi Swami Maharaja. CFC staff Kasina Sudana Dasa Bra Gopal Dasa Swits Puri Maharaja Radhapati Dasa Siyam Hari Vij Ravi Sukumar Santosh Teprakash Ajit. Editor Kurma Rupa Dasa. Care for cows in Vrindavana is inspired by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Akriya International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Dear friends, KRSN Yavi Sudhavyadivak Nandan Yakananda Gopakumar Yagovindyanamo Namo. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has become the son of Vasudeva, the pleasure of Divak, the boy of Nanda, and the other cowherd men of Vrindavana, and the enlivener of the cows and the senses. SB 1.7.21. Nanda and Yad are most fortunate because they could relish the Lord's childhood pastimes, which are more attractive than all other pastimes. No one is as fortunate as the residents of Brajabmi, and specifically the cowherd girls, who dedicated their everything for the satisfaction of the Lord. His pastimes with Nanda and Yad and his pastimes with the cowherd men and especially with the cowherd boys and the cows have caused him to be known as Govinda. Lord Krishna as Govinda is more inclined to the Brahmanas and the cows, indicating thereby that human prosperity depends more on these two items, namely Brahminical culture and cow protection. Lord Krishna is never satisfied where these are lacking. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jaya Shri Guru, Jaya Shri Gopala, Jaya Shri Gomata. Care for Cows. Care for Cows in Vrindavan is a charitable trust registered in India, USA, and Switzerland. The CFC staff Shri Yudhisthra Shri Vaisnavakaran Dasa Goraksha Dal Punjab President Satish Kumar Goraksha Dal Punjab visits CFC. Goraksha Dal Punjab is a society dedicated to cow protection headed by Satish Kumar, who has declared war on illegal butchering of cows in India. Though most Indians still have a soft spot for cows and regard them as sacred, little is being done to curb the illegal cow slaughter industry. The members of Goraksha Dal Punjab are successful in discovering and arresting trucks illegally transporting cows and bulls to slaughterhouses. To date they have filed over 1,000 police reports in Punjab and Haryana, putting as many people behind bars for illegal transportation and slaughter of cows. Upon arresting the vehicles, they accommodate and offer medical treatment to the saved cows. In Rajapura they have a Goshala of 24 bighas hosting more than 700 cows. Care for Cows in Vrindavan is taking inspiration from Goraksha Dal and doing what we can to support them. It is indeed very sad to see cow protection so grossly neglected by the government of India and the population in general. Greed for money has Satish Kumar and Gurpreet Singh left meat pine to eclipsed practically all cultural values. Srimad Bhagavatam describes the symptoms of this fallen age of Kali thus: O learned one, in this iron age of Kali men have but short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky and, above all, always disturbed. SB 1.1.101. One of the many ways the residents of Kali are misguided is that they now regard profit to be the most sacred thing and have consequently lost respect for mother cow. Formerly cows were treated as family members, but now, if they are not lactating, they are seen as liabilities and abandoned to the streets to scavenge with dogs and hogs. The scriptures declare that the cow represents the earth and the bull represents Dharma. One of the most certain telltale symptoms of Kali Yuga is violence towards cows and bulls. In Vedic times, while the great king Pariksit traveled the world, he encountered a man in royal dress beating the legs of a cow and bull. The man was described as Kalim, the master of Kali Yuga, and Nripalinga, Dharam Sudram, a Sudra dressed as a king. SB 1.16.4. Despite having the external symptoms of the royal order, King Pariksit immediately arrested the culprit. Why did Pariksit not accept the abuser as a king? How did he ascertain him to be an impostor? The nature of a king or kshatriya is to be influential in battle, unconquerable, patient, challenging and charitable, to control the bodily necessities, to be forgiving, to be attached to the Brahminical nature and to be always jolly and truthful. SB 7.11.22. Kshatriyas accept guidance from the Brahminical community who study scripture and know the importance of cow protection. The Kshatriya's nature is to protect all subordinates in his domain, including innocent animals. By Pariksit Maharaja's example, we can understand that a real Kshatriya cannot tolerate abuse of cows or any other irreligious activity and acts immediately to stop it. Thus, when he found a man beating a cow, he knew he could not be an authentic Kshatriya despite his dress. Nor could he be Satish Kumar with Virendra Brahmana who require Panchagavya for Yana and Arcana. Nor could he be a Vaisya whose prescribed duty is to protect cows. Actually, it can be argued that Srila Vyasadeva was being gentle and lenient when he described the man as lower caste, since he later enumerates the symptoms of Sudras as offering obeisances to the higher sections of society, being always very clean, being free from duplicity, serving one's master, performing sacrifices without uttering mantras, not stealing, always speaking the truth, and giving all protection to the cows and brahmanas. SB 7.11.24. If even Sudras protect cows, the rude truth is that violence towards cows is a characteristic of outcasts or the irreligious masses. King Pariksit was not fooled by the external royal dress and understood the culprit to be abominable because of his actions. Actions determine the quality of a person, not the external dress, social status or administrative title. What we learn from Srimad Bhagavatam is that in Kali Yuga lower class men pose as administrative heads and abuse cows and bulls, and that genuine Kshatriyas, or administrators, cannot tolerate this and take responsibility to immediately arrest and punish violators. In most of India today it is not only common but has become the standard that cows and bulls are abused in much worse ways than described above. Their pasturing grounds are usurped for selfish reasons, forcing owners to have to purchase fodder for them. And when they cannot pay the prices, they are forced to abandon them to the streets. Living in the streets, hungry cows are forced to steal from the vegetable and fruit carts lining the roads, whose vendors daily strike them on the snout with sticks. When the vendors feel kind towards them, they toss the produce they cannot sell into the street. As the hungry cows compete for the rotten produce, they are hit by rickshaws, motorcycles, tongas and cars, who all consider themselves to have more rights than the cows. The most disheartening thing is that abuse of cows is apparently not considered an offense anymore by local authorities. Has there been even one case of a person being arrested and punished for crimes committed towards cows? And if not, what does this tell us about our community today? Let us join hands with Goraksha Dal Punjab, who are real cow protectors, and become part of the solution rather than remain part of the problem. Twins born to Draupadi. 3 Nilgay's born Draupadi joined us 3 years ago after being injured by a car on the Delhi Agra highway. After fully recovering, she gave birth to twins but lost both of them. She later nursed 2 orphaned Nilgay calves who also died. She has a strong maternal nature and has even nursed an orphaned cow. Now she has given birth to 1 female and 1 male who have been named Balarama and Subhadra. They are being kept safely in Theron stall along with their mother. While they are healthy, our experience is that Nilgay infants are very delicate for the first few months, so we are taking special care to assure their safety. Radhika, 1 male calf born to Radhika. Radhika was orphaned and saved by a village cow who agreed to nurse her. She was brought to us 5 years ago along with Janardana, who is of the same age, and the pair gave birth to twin bulls in January 2009. Only one of them survived, who is called Pintu. He is the sire of Draupadi's twins and Radhika's son. Pintu Adideva turns 3 above left. Adideva was born as the first son of Tungavidya and has been sponsored since birth by Madhu Kartika and Nanupriya, who reside in Sydney, Australia. Above Kessi, Nanupriya's father, honors Adideva with ladhas and bananas. Right. A healthy purebred 6-year-old Gerbil was gifted to us by a family in Sundrak village. He is trained and has joined our 22 other trained bulls who pull the school buses taking village kids to school. Around the Goshala, Vishvambara Balarama above and above right. Vishvambara and Balarama were both born at Care for Cows just 3 years ago, and they have completed their training and will soon join our bulls in driving the school buses. Right. Daily before our cow herd men take their noon meal, they serve full plates of rice, dal and sabji to selected members of the herd who agree to partake on behalf of the rest. Vishvambara Balarama in training. Vishvambara Balarama with school bus. Our dearly beloved Suradasi has just given birth to her 6th calf, a healthy bull sired by the late Padmalachana. She is still the best milker in the herd and the most self-satisfied. She has been with us for 10 years and is our greatest treasure, though she is blind. Cows news in the Kokroka, Cambodia. Aung says his 20-month-old grandson Tha Sofat started suckling a cow in July after he saw a calf do the same. Aung told the Associated Press he pulled the boy away at first. He relented after his grandson protested loudly, and the boy has suckled the cow's milk once or twice a day since then. Tha Sofat has lived with his grandparents in Siem Reap province in northwest Cambodia since his parents moved to Thailand looking for work. Oung said Friday the cow doesn't mind the boy suckling, but he is worried about his grandson's health if he continues. Agarjuni Nadidi Sathialino Yershova Amit Goswami Andri Krivakoratov Ananda Dasa Anil Kumar Anonymous Anapali Kuka Anarada Kavelamadai Ariel Telford Artem Poligalin Avinash Biravolu Bernard Faustino Carl Stella Herzog Carol Simpson Chandriska Pasupati Christian Kastner Klaus Bach Sorensen Clive Owen Day Cesar Derek Carol Devdish Trust Devender Kumar Doyal Govinda Dasa Akot Arina Turina Elena Emilenko Elena Nikafrov Gorong Gapriya Dasi Hulya Erdem Ian McCaw Jason Hopkins Jiva Dasi Johan Wallander Cantilil Shivlil Kausalya Santhanam Kitri Waterman Krishna Priyadasi Lilya Toneva Madhava Priyadasi Madhavi Gunchu Pali Mandiramani Shri Govinda Markli Mary Elvaliri Omyapur Champakalata Murli Bora Murladhara Padagarunayan Ruparalian Elish Narayan Paulo Musupadal Nu Irina Priya Krishnan Pureheart Rachel Basarik Rahul Sharma. Make house stay in front of me. Make house stay behind me. May cows stay on both sides of me. May I always reside in the midst of cows. Hari Bhakti Vila 16.252. The cows send their heartfelt thanks to those who assisted during September 2011. Thank you from the cows Rosh Puro at Ram Esta Daso Rasa Mandala Dasi Ravi Gopal Rohina Suda Daso Roman Richter Rusuan Sakamata Dasi Sanjeev Keswani Smruta Saward Kaur Shrado Rakamar Srinivasan Gainasan Srijya Deva Dasa Swada Ajanovic Sukani Avenu Gopal Svetlana Sanatina Tracy Melina Vasudeva Gottfried Venkata Venkatswaran Venkatesh Raghavan Vij Sharma Vikas Shah Vila Floor Kati Vishnu Murti Dasa Vivek Baluja Yanavilkya Dasa